I want to share 6 totally unexpected things that happened to me after losing 130 pounds. First one, fancies got better. And fancies is a code word for YouTube, so we don't offend anybody, for when 2 friends that love each other get romantic. So Kyle and I have been together for a long time, and we were both morbidly obese when we were together, and I was 275 pounds, and physically it was very hard for me to do anything, even daily physical activities, because of my weight and my size. So I wasn't really physically fit enough for any fancying. And then on top...
Romantic fancying.
For romantic fancying.
You know that restaurant that Rich Piana used to like going to?
What was that?
You know, the drive-in with the burgers?
Oh, In-N-Out. That. But also, I was self-conscious about my body too, even though I knew Kyle wouldn't judge me, and he was also struggling with his weight, and I think he was going through the same thing. It was still not as fun as it could have been, and as we started losing weight, we were more physically fit, clearly, and we started getting more confident and just more comfortable in our bodies. And so fancies are much better now. I can't wink. Number 2, this is so weird. I never would have thought this. Food tastes better. This is the thing. When I was overeating and I was overweight, I was eating all the time to the point where food sort of started to, I don't know if this will make sense, but I think my taste buds started to get numb. Like I was eating for emotional reasons too. Like I was a serious emotional eater, and food was really like I was using it to cope. So I don't think I even really tasted it anymore. And when I started to diet, we used portion control to lose the weight. And because I was eating less portions than I was used to, and we were choosing stuff that we liked, the food started tasting like it was the first day I ever ate it. And like you guys always like laugh when you see me eat something in a video and go like, oh, it's so good. That's me every day because the food tastes so much better. I think I cherish every bite and I'm really there instead of using it like as a coping mechanism now. It's like nourishing my body and my soul because it's like so good.
For me, the overdoing of the sweets really like desensitized my taste buds.
That's a good word.
And me and Nicole always laugh and look at each other like, when we're leaning out and dieting because carrots taste like candy. Yeah,
well, like we usually dip them in ranch, but when we're extra leaning out, we'll like take the ranch away for a couple weeks and we'll go, they taste like candy. Are we crazy? I'm like, well, a little bit, yes, but they also taste better. And I wanted to like make this video because a lot of you often will say like, I don't have any motivation, or you're struggling and you don't really know what to do. And I thought like these are some really cool things to look forward to, kind of like a light at the end of the tunnel. So if you're struggling, don't give up because there are so many things you don't even know yet that will happen. Like number 3. Oh, sorry, were you gonna say something?
I was just gonna say, I would have thought before we lost weight that it'd be the opposite. Like everything would taste bad because I don't get to eat cupcakes as much or ice cream, but the fruit, everything tastes sweet. So when we have our protein ice cream at the end of every night for dessert, that fruit really does taste like ice cream, especially with these flavors.
Exactly, yeah, and I'll show them to you guys after, but also when we have our cheat day and we have cheat foods like ice cream and pizza, like the real stuff, it tastes like, oh, like it came from heaven. Like it's so good because it's a once in a while treat, not an all the time treat like it was before. Number 3, I eat food that I never would have thought in my wildest dreams that I eat now. Like I was very picky and controlling with my food when I was overweight. I only ate maybe 20 things. That's it. I was very selective. I didn't like a lot of stuff, but it was because I was scared to try new things. As we started losing weight, I started to get a little more confident and started branching out. I was less scared to try new things or to try food that I kind of like pushed off my radar before. Like I never used to eat eggs. I never would have touched egg whites with a 10-foot pole. Ketchup on my fries, like chili,
Toppings on your burger.
cottage cheese, toppings on my burger. Like pretty much 3/4 of the things that you see me eat in a full day of eating now, I never ate before. I didn't like them. And then it's like, as I started losing weight, my horizons expanded. So like you might be closed off to a food right now, but never totally kick it out of bed, because you might one day wake up and go, what the heck was I thinking? This thing's amazing.
And don't kick your partner out of bed either, because fancies get better when you lose weight.
Fancies. In-N-Out burgers.
You said it. I was thinking of the habit. I don't know what you were thinking.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
My mind doesn't go to those places.
No. Number 4, my loose skin keeps getting tighter as the years go on. So Kyle and I have lost 130 pounds each, and we've kept it off for 8 years. And after we lost the weight, we started weight training to try to build muscle and fill out the loose skin so it wouldn't be so like flappy and hangy. And we did it. We came pretty far. But as we stay consistent with that every year, I'll look at my body and I'll go, oh my gosh, it looks tighter. Like my backs and my legs used to be like way more like loose and stretched, and everything seems to be getting tighter. So like, don't be afraid of loose skin. It will happen. But if you lose weight slow and you start lifting weights to build muscle, it's not going to be as much as you think. And it actually, if you're consistent, I am surprised every day at how much better my body looks. Number 5, eating regimented or regularly throughout the day and doing cardio and weight training has become so automatic for me that it feels weird when I don't do it. And if I were to go back and tell myself that was struggling with weight, like, Nicole, one day you're gonna think it's weird to not do any of these things, I would think that I was having 3 heads. It's crazy. Like, you start with small changes like Kyle and I did, and you be consistent with them. And one day it feels weird when you're not doing them because they're sustainable and they're things you can do for life. And it just starts becoming part of your life because it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle change. And it's like now, today was leg day, so we didn't do cardio. It feels weird not to do cardio.
We have to both remind each other, don't do cardio today, it's leg day.
Yeah, so it becomes a habit. It might not feel it right now, but just make whatever small change you can in the moment and keep being consistent with it. And one day, like, you'll wake up and go, wow, this feels like I've been doing it forever.
And keep in mind, this is over 8 years for me,
yes.
Nicole. So little changes at a time become your normal life.
Yeah, like we often say, like, small changes can equal big results. We tried to do way too much too fast. It never worked. It was the small, slow, steady changes over time that we were able to be consistent with and build on that actually helped us get these results and keep them. Number 6, this is kind of cool because like inflation and stuff right now, but we ended up saving a lot of money on groceries each week because we were portioning out our food to lose the weight. And before, we were spending like hundreds of dollars on top of our normal groceries on food because we were both emotional eaters and we were buying food constantly. So we literally were saving hundreds of dollars a week by portioning out our food. And it was helping us lose weight. So the friends, small, slow changes that you can be consistent with, please never give up. Even if you're struggling, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There are things that are gonna happen if you can be consistent that you don't even know exist yet.
What I would say is whenever I feel like currently or did feel like giving up, I was trying to take on too much.
Yes, that's why we really often say, like the sign behind us, weight loss should never be a punishment. You should love what you're doing, and it should be small, slow, steady changes that you can be consistent with because it's about sustaining it. If you lose the weight and can't keep it off, it's not really a point. You want to be able to keep it off. If you want to know the exact portions and meals that I ate to lose the weight, you can buy my weight loss ebook called The First 50. I also have one called Leaner Not Meaner, how I got like my leanest body ever. Like, And it has like my exact weight training and cardio plan in it and a 4-week meal plan. Code Nicole will save you 10% off for both or all my ebooks, and the links are down below. Also, speaking of good protein powder flavors like we were before, this is, I call it Hoodled, but it's HTLT Steps. They literally have the best protein powder ever and a whole lot of other really good supplements. But Luckier Marshmallow, I always show it because you guys know I'm a cereal girl and it's my favorite, Luckier Marshmallow cereal. But this is a game changer maple cookie, especially if you don't like plain Greek yogurt. Add some of that to your plain Greek yogurt and you'll go, whoa!
Put that in oatmeal and you'll go, wow.
Oh yeah, it's game changer. Code Nicole will save you 10% on these, and the link is down below for that as well. Watch this vid and this vid for more sustainable fun weight loss tips, because Sassy and I are real friends losing weight in the real world. We love what we do every day. We love what we eat. We do a dance, small, consistent, and you'll love it. Peace. Thanks for watching. Thanks so much for your support, the friends. Love you, and I'll catch you in the next vid. Cutie Rooney.
Whoa.
Cutie Rooney.
Can't show too much of that on YouTube.
Nope, that's why you do codes. Fancies. They're all gonna be saying it now. See ya.
See ya.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.